Hi, today we will see how to use AssureAI to fill in section 43B for Form 3CD annexures. To navigate to the Form 3CD landing page, let us enable applicability and click on the hyperlink for section 43B. The relevance of this section is explained here. This section is only for expenses that have been categorized under subsection A till G, where the expenses will not be allowed to be claimed as a deduction from business income if it is not actually paid for. Only it is incurred and not paid for will not be considered as an expenditure. So the relevant ledgers have to be added by the user manually. The step 1 is not auto-populating any ledgers by the system for the user. So let's add ledgers that are relevant here. For the purpose of this section, we will work with employers' contribution and not employees. The classification is mandatory. Once the ledgers have been added in step 1, the user navigates to step 2. Step 2 pulls out ledgers which have an opening balance from step 1. That is, there is an outstanding payable as on 1st of April 2020. So that amount can be paid before 31st of October or after 31st of October. That is 31st of October 2020. That expenditure that is paid for can be claimed in the financial year 2019-20 itself, and anything that is paid after October 31st, 2020 can be claimed in the ongoing year 2021. So the amounts can be bifurcated by the user here. If no payments have been made, the amounts need not be entered. The balance of amounts that is absolutely not paid before or after is shown here, which cannot be claimed as an expenditure even in the financial year 2021. These are example numbers. So once the data is filled in step 2, user can navigate to step 3. In step 3, from the ledgers that are added in step 1, the ledgers that have payables booked for the financial year 2021 will be pulled out. These expenditures that have been booked by the client have to be paid before 31st of October 2021 to be claimed in financial year 2020-21. If there are any such amounts that are paid, user has to enter those here. If no amount is paid, then they don't have to be paid. The balance of amounts that is booked or incurred in the financial year against what is actually paid, the remaining is unclaimed and unpaid for and cannot be booked as an expenditure for the current year. Again, giving example numbers here. Once data is filled in step 3, user can navigate to the final step, which is the report generation screen. 4 reports are generated, 2 from step 2 and 2 from step 3. Step 2 reports are the first column where the data amount is paid before 31st of October is claimed in the previous year, so is not relevant for the ongoing year. What is paid after 31st of October 2020 is relevant for the current year, and what is absolutely unpaid even in the current year is relevant in this year, cannot be claimed as an expenditure. So this is generated into one report and this is generated into the second report. Similarly, step 3 also generates two reports: amount that is paid before 31st of October, which can be claimed as an expenditure in the financial year 2021, and amounts unpaid for, which cannot be claimed. These 4 reports are created for the user: report 1 and report 2 from step 2, report 3 and report 4 from step 3. The user can download independent reports for each of the table and then can submit the data. Thank you.